Now at 6, another death recorded on Mount McKinley in Denali National Park, making the 5th climbing death there within the past 2 weeks. Now this time, it was a National Park Service ranger who died while on patrol. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rebecca Paulsha.
And I'm Kyle Averman. It's a privilege to be part of this team, and thanks for welcoming me into your home tonight. That National Park Service ranger was Robin Pentry. The Park Service says she and another ranger were in charge of Camp 3 at the 14,000-foot level of Mount McKinley. Pentry is said to have fallen into a crevasse while on a patrol. Unfortunately, she did not survive.
Now, we talked with a guide today who described falling situations like this. She says some crevasses can be hundreds of feet deep and can be filled with snow. Surviving a fall could depend on several things, like equipment that you have, or if you have teammates that can quickly help.
So it's likely that she fell and probably sustained some trauma. Typically, you can sustain an injury, and then depending on how quickly your team can get to you, it just depends how, like the likelihood of surviving the crevasse fall.
Pender joined the Park Service mountaineering staff in 2024. She had also worked for a private mountaineering company since 2025. Alaska's news source talked with her parents today. They were on vacation when they got the news. They tell us they are on the way to Alaska. Well, today, a jury in an Anchorage area heard testimony in a wrongful death lawsuit. It's about the 2021 heli-skiing helicopter crash near the Knik Glacier that killed 5 people. That included Czech billionaire Peter Kellner.
That lawsuit alleges Kellner survived the initial impact and was conscious after the crash, but died before rescuers arrived because operators failed to recognize the helicopter was down, delaying an emergency response. Federal investigators previously concluded the crash was caused by pilot error during a whiteout encounter. Today, jurors heard from heli-ski operations expert witness Mark Schoenrink. The defense raised questions on where Schoenrink established his experience.
Now, under questioning from the plaintiffs, he said he would be concerned about whether the pilot had enough experience for conditions like the day the crash happened.
In your estimation, did he have sufficient experience to handle the operations on March 27th, 2021?
I think given my experience, I would be concerned that he would not have that.
You've never worked for any type of heli-skiing operation in the United States, is that correct?
That is correct.
So that obviously answers the question about whether you've participated in a heli-ski operation in Alaska.
The wrongful death lawsuit names Soloy helicopters and companies connected to Torgillo Mountain Lodge. More testimony is expected as the civil trial continues.
Should non-residents of Alaska be on the ballot? That's the question we're asking, as the state has several candidates running for office with lower 48 addresses.
Political reporter Will Courtney asked some of you what you think.
Do you think that people out of state should be allowed to run in states they're not citizens of?
Well, first of all, it is possible to do that. This is nothing that is sneaky.
That's Carol Hafner. She's a South Dakota resident who, alongside her son, are running for Alaska's top seats in Congress. But here's the thing, she's never even stepped foot in the state.
Have you ever been in Alaska?
I almost was. Not quite. I've flown over it. But as far as boots on the ground, that's in my future.
It's not the first time the Hafners have ran for office in Alaska or other states they aren't residents of. Carol previously ran for office in Wyoming and Alaska, and her son Eric, who is a federal inmate, previously made headlines when the state Supreme Court let him on Alaska's ballot last year.
I understand that was a little bit of a surprise to you.
I found out about it when I saw it posted that, okay, who are the candidates? Wait a minute, what?
And their run? It's well within the eyes of the law.
So the state cannot put in higher requirements than what the federal Constitution and federal laws have to say on this issue.
With the Hafners officially running for office, we asked Alaskans what they think about having non-residents on the ballot.
No, they sure shouldn't. They should just be somebody that's a part of Alaska, that know what we're experiencing.
Of course not.
Because they should be residents of Alaska. In fact, they're running for an office, political office.
Pretty lame, honestly.
Because I don't believe that they would have the best interest of Alaska in heart.
Well, it's not prohibited. I mean, it's up to the voters. I'm not going to vote for them.
The Hafners will appear on the August 18th primary, where the top 4 candidates who win will be moving on to November's election. And the winner of that election is going to be Alaska's next elected official. Will Courtney, Alaska's news source.
This week, we have been highlighting the warm weather. Tonight, we're taking a live look at the opening night of the summer market in Anchorage. A good start to the weekend so far, a great start to the on-air debut of our newest anchor, Kyle Averman. Welcome so much, and I'm so happy to have you here.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here. It has been great so far. Everyone's been so welcoming.
Good.
Also so welcoming is the temperatures outside, and I'm hoping they're going to stick around. Jackie Purcell is joining us with a look at our forecast. Hey there, Jackie.
Well, we'll be going into the weekend with these warmer temperatures, and certainly this Friday night, it is fantastic. Out and about the South Central, the interior, and even into Southwest Alaska. Let's check out where we are seeing some cloud development, but not a lot, just even some of those shadows of the clouds moving across the landscape. This is from our camera in the Eagle River area. And a beautiful day. Temperatures across the Anchorage area, 80 degrees this hour at Campbell Creek Science Center. Otherwise, we've seen those 70s popping up from the hillside in the last hour. Anchorage International, 71 degrees, 72 right now in Eagle River. And speaking of 72, that's our high temperature for the day today. It's so nice to be above those normals, not close necessarily to that record of 75. And in Fairbanks, they hit 68 degrees, and we're going to continue to see nice weather from South Central into the interior. But you can see those clouds just to the north. That is a change brewing in the forecast. So here's a look at the forecast for tomorrow. Mix of clouds and sunshine, a high of 63, cooler for Anchorage, 67 in Fairbanks, and Juneau will see overcast conditions with a chance of showers, but more sunshine in Bethel and a high of 65. Back to more sunshine on our Friday night. I'll let you get back to the news.
Thank you, Jackie. And Fairbanks, it's the voluntary cleanup program to help a property owner clean debris out of their space. The program is meant for people who are in violation of borough code but can't clean up their own areas. Volunteers and borough staff spent the day loading junk into dumpsters and hauling it off to the landfill. Another cleanup is scheduled toward the end of June, and the borough always, of course, looking for volunteers.
Welcome back. Thousands of people went out to J-Bear today for the annual Military Appreciation Picnic.
Georgina Fernandez tells us it's a day centered around saying thank you in the form of food and conversations.
Well, you really could not have asked for a more perfect day. The sun is out, barely a cloud in the sky as J-Bear kicks off their Military Appreciation Picnic. It's the kind of day,
just a great picnic day.
You have to fire up the grill.
I just really love, how sunny it is and can't wait to eat food.
The smell of appreciation.
What a great cause though, huh?
Fresh off the barbecue.
It's one way we can all come together and show them the support they have.
As volunteers pay a simple thank you to those who've served and their families.
This event means a lot to me because it's a chance to honor and celebrate not only our service members, but our families who provide support day in and day out.
It's a support that goes a long way. Their families right beside them through moves and constant changes.
So it's critical that we set the stage right away for those families. Say, welcome, we love you, we care about you. Come out and enjoy the free food.
It really starts at home.
It does start at home, right? And boy, it is so imperative that we take care of the families, the husbands, the wives, the spouses, the kids. And when we know that we're taking care of the families, we know therefore we're taking care of the warfighter.
On Friday, that starts here.
Pickles? Yes, please. Yeah.
Serving food and sharing good vibes.
We're on the military, we can connect what better than other people can, with not people non-military.
You guys kind of just understand each other.
Yeah.
And taking a moment to recognize everyone who goes into making a mission success possible. Georgina Fernandez, Alaska's news source.
Thanks for listening. Click subscribe so you can get the latest podcast from Alaska's news source automatically. And stay up to date with breaking news and in-depth reporting available for free 24/7 with the Alaska's news source app.